Hello everyone, welcome to the BCP Rail channel. Now today I've brought back the cold start guides and how to drive, but with a new twist. I'm going to show you how to shut them down, then I'm going to show you how to start them up, then we're going to get them moving, then I'm going to teach you about neutral sections, how to prepare for them, how to reset them and stuff like that. So, as the Slowco is pretty much ready, starting with the 87. No, this is the 86. Yeah, you can turn traction motors off here. So we come in here and make sure everything's turned off. This is how we shut it down. There we go. Cool. So I'll do with the 86, turning it off. Now into the 87. Got our panto down. Go to the back. Joint in the middle. Then take all this off. There we are. Right. Let's start with the 86. Okay, so the 86. Let's get in. Test the fire alarm. Nothing yet. Okay. So first thing you want to do is come here and set all the MCBs to closed or set. Set this to set. Set traction motors. Set the battery isolation and charger. Transformer oil. Driver's vigilance device. And now put batteries switch to normal or on. The Class 86 features the typical British safety systems such as AWS, Advanced Warning System, DVD, Driver's Vigilance Device, DSD, also known as the Deadman's Pedal, Firebell works. So, as I want to go forward, I need to make sure the AWS cab change end lever is switched to on. You can also switch on the AWS isolation here. Okay. I can now cancel the AWS self-test. I'm going to set that on. And I can make sure I've got enough air to raise the pantograph. And I can. I've now raised the pantograph. Set the reverser to forward. You need to set the reverser to forward before you can raise the pantograph. There we go, it's on. We can also get train heat on, although it won't do anything, as we've got no coaches. We don't need to spare with the Mister marker lights, yes. Headlights spare, yes. Don't need any of those because it is quite warm. We can set the brakes to release. So, there's two ways of driving this. Number one, you can set the cab changer lever to the run-up position, like so. Wait till it's in the green, let it go, put it into the hold. Or you can toggle between the notch up and hold. That will change taps manually, whereas setting it to run up, do it automatically. Same with run down and notch down. As we are just the locomotive, we'll be using the locomotive brake to stop. I'll show you how to change ends in a minute. So, to change ends, set the train brake to shut down. There's DVD. Set it to shut down. Master switch, make sure the tap power controller is off. Master switch to off. Key to off. Light off. Put tail light to left. And finally, I should have released the handbrake. Set the AWS cab change lever to off. Then we can change ends. Now I'm in a different cab, so I need to turn that on, as well as this. Master keeps it on. That's forward. Brakes to off. It's very much similar in the 87 as well. So, We can tap up and down. There we go. Ignore that. See, that's how you drive the 86. 87 is very, 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 very similar. I'll show you an example. Or I'll show you what it's like. I'm not going to explain every step I do. It's the same, really. As you can see, it was very similar. So yeah, let's talk about neutral sections now. When it wants to load. So I can show you it from Carlisle. Do it in the 87 and 86. That'll do. I'm not going to end up doing it anyway. Right, let's get set up for journey. So you want headlight, master key, instruments, headlights are on, marker light on, marker light on. I set the brake to first application. Very hot, very humid. At the time of recording this, gonna get the drink for Right, okay, so look, the doors, brake off, acknowledge belt. Did I set the AWS DSD? No. Cab level change. There we are. Right. We can go. I'm going to ignore the speed limits. No. What I'll do is I'll show you what to do during a neutral zone and how to correctly do it. Then I'll show you how not to do it in the 86 and how to reset it, because it's very similar between both locomotives. Come back off the taps. I'll show you what signage you should be looking out for as well for these neutral sections. So there's a, so I've come off the power there. As you can see, the lights have come off and gone on. We've now safely passed the neutral section. I'll show you what signage you should be looking for. This is a neutral zone start point. I'm going to try and find. I'll get there in a mile. There is warning signs for a neutral section. It's just coming up here, so I'll show you what that looks like. Then I'll show you how not to drive through a neutral section. This is the neutral section 1 mile warning. It is located exactly 1 mile before the neutral section. When you see this, I recommend you putting the throttle into run down, like so. And then once your notch indicator has reached 0, set it to off. Then pass through the neutral section. Then go into run up to take the notches back on. Then you should be fine to continue after that. Now I can hear what you're saying, but BCP Rail, what do I do if I fail to take my throttle off during the neutral section? Well, fear not, for I have an answer for you, and I shall show you using the Class 86. So go to the 86. There we are. I'm going to see what this locomotive is. Do this one, the Glasgow to Paul. Hello, Entis, if you're watching. Right. Shove that on. Okay, right. On. Done. Oh, Laurence Olivier. Nice. Now is the winter are discontent. A glorious summer by this son of York, as Laurence Olivier once said. I'm going to ignore the speed limits on this one because I want you to see how I would blow it. I need some speed for this one. Oh, I've got over it. Forty 0185, 47 something like that. A bit that. And 40 007. Down. Right, we've left power up. I'm accelerating. As you can see, take power off, press Panto up, overload reset until the line light comes back on, and that's how you basically reset the loco if you blow it through a neutral section. So everyone, that is the cold start files 86/87. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Cold Start Files, and let me know in the comments down below what loco would you like to see next. What do you struggle with? Are you confused by the safety system a loco has? Can't you turn the locomotive on? Let me know what you're struggling with, and I'm sure I could put it on the file. Goodbye for now.